Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Wisdom Wednesday where wisdom meets curiosity. My name is Dr. Kiana Obeng, affectionately known as Dr. Q, and I am the CEO and founder of the Culture Academy LLC. For the Wisdom Wednesdays in December, I really wanted to get back to the pillars of the Culture Academy. And today's pillar focus is culture and climate. And we are going to use the acronym IMPACT, I.M.P.A.C.T. IMPACT stands for Inspire Trust, Model Behaviors, Promote Inclusivity, Align Values, Cultivate Resilience, and Take Initiative. And as we talk about impact, we're going to talk about how we leverage this framework to, you guessed it right, make an impact. So let's talk about the letter I, Inspire Trust. I want you to think about how you are being consistent in your words and actions. How are you building integrity and credibility in the organization where you lead? Are you indeed making sure that you're sharing decisions transparently, even when they're tough? Let me tell you, it's so easy to try to make a decision in silo so you don't have to have those courageous conversations. But it's important to build trust that you or inspire trust that you are being vulnerable and open and transparent in your communication. Are we also, as leaders, demonstrating vulnerability by admitting to mistakes and learning from them? I want you to take a moment and think about one way that you can demonstrate transparency this week. Maybe an example of that is by sharing the why behind making a key decision. Maybe it may be things weren't going the right way, and you need to just take a pause and say, look, my fault. This wasn't the intention. I apologize. Let me know how you plan on inspiring trust this week. The next letter in the acronym IMPACT is M for model behaviors. This is an opportunity for you to remember that you set the tone as the leader. You set the tone to bring professionalism at all times. You set the tone for bringing positivity. You set the tone. You also model behaviors by showing up authentically to ensure that you're encouraging authenticity in others. I had a teacher tell me today about the culture of encouragement, and that is something as a leader that I strive to do every day and all day. And not only strive, but model that for others. This is also an opportunity for you to display resilience and optimism, especially during challenges. And as we all know, during the holidays, that's when that adversity and challenges show up. The next letter we're going to deal with is the letter P, which stands for promote inclusivity. And how do you do that, you may ask? Let me tell you. Here's where you're going to actively seek input from all voices, especially those that feel like they don't have a voice or are often overlooked. You're going to create opportunities for everyone to contribute to the team's success. Make sure that you're addressing unconscious biases by being intentional in your interactions. And what does this look like? Well, recently we have had an opportunity to engage our staff in a needs assessment or collecting feedback as we move forward to our next quarter and our next semester. This way, by gathering this feedback, we ensured that everyone had a voice. Everyone that wanted to have a voice, they had a voice. And so from there, all of the decisions that we're making is based on taking into consideration the feedback that was shared with us. This is so super duper important because we want to make sure that at all times we are promoting inclusivity. The next letter we're going to focus on is A, and A stands for aligning values. And some way to do that, or some ways to do that, is to identify your leadership values and ensure that they are evident in your actions. It's nothing like saying one thing and doing something else. Make sure that they are aligned, please, and thank you. Also, as much as possible, try to streamline the approach by connecting the team goals to your overarching vision or mission. It's nothing like having a whole bunch of things happening at the same time all over the place and you're forcing your people to connect the dots. Make it make sense. Make sure that everything that you do is aligned and going towards the target. And that by doing that, you're using your values as a guide to navigate through tough decisions. Anytime where you have to ask yourself or your team those hard questions, always go back to the values, the mission, the vision. Like, is what we're doing hitting our target? Is what we're doing in par on where we're trying to go? Now, as I mentioned before, this month and going forward, we are going to have to see cultivate resilience. These are opportunities for us to reframe challenges as opportunities to grow and improve and to learn from. Not just to say, yep, we had a challenge, we're defeated, we can't do anything from here, but how are you learning and growing from those challenges? How are we as leaders providing emotional and professional support to our team during times of adversity? And of course, how we recognizing and celebrating small wins to maintain morale. Listen, if you don't learn anything from the Culture Academy, please learn that this is vital to the success of your organization. Everyone needs to feel heard, seen, valued, and not only that, they need to know how do we move forward in the face of adversity. And lastly, the letter T. Take initiative. How do you, as a leader, anticipate challenges and act proactively to address them instead of reactively? How do you, as a leader, step up to lead in moments of uncertainty or when new opportunities arise? And then, as a leader, how do you encourage your team to be innovative and to try new approaches? All of these things, my friends, deal with making an impact, especially as it relates to culture and climate in your building. As a leader, remember you set the tone. And I want you to really take this week to look at each of the letters in the word impact and think about what opportunity or area of growth can you implement this week to ensure that you are indeed making an impact. Until next time, guys. Bye.